Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. David Stearns with Brian Schrems. Here's we get set for the action between Potomac and Richmond in this USPHL Empire contest, as we have a bit of a silent arena. The music, public address, the audio system is down, but we are down for some hockey. This one's won back by Richmond. Benches are getting into it here as Richmond controls the play now. As Shannon sends it over the far side now. It's sent around the horn. Deep inside the Patriots zone, it goes in all the way out, and this one missing everybody. No icing here as it goes all the way down to the goaltender. We did not get announcements on, but we do have it. But here comes the chance now. Feathered up towards the front, and it just goes wide. I do have a goaltender in net. It's Brian Fornes. Fornes is your goaltender as Framignon is on the other side. Ryan Framignon will grace us between the pipes with his presence here. So we're just underway here, the Prince William Ice Center. Patriots 5-4 victors in the elite contest prior to this, so they split the weekend after a 3-2 loss last night. And this one, pat save by Framignon. It'll be Delaney sweeping it through center, trying to hook up there with Klecker, and it misses him, and now it goes over to Herrera. Herrera along the near side now, through the right wing, up ahead now for McHale. McHale sailed that one in. Stroud will have it. Stroud will be playing defense today. Due to the shortage of defenders, it was Garrett Newton that got the call up to play for the elite team. His presence was definitely noted out there, given the fact that they were a bit short-handed, given the suspensions from last night's rumble in the jungle. This one goes down inside the near corner of the Richmond zone for an icing charged against the Potomac Patriots. Patriots hockey is sponsored by the MyTech Automotive Group here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Visit mytechautoinc.com to schedule your safety and emissions inspections today. And get your car road ready for the winter roads ahead. It's mytechautoinc.com. Got to get my oil changed soon here. And then I got to take my car into the shop. Comes along over to the near side. It's Guidy across the line. Guidy behind the goal line collides with Micah DeBow. DeBow got away with a cross check there on his own guy. And it's Richmond out through neutral. Brian Schrems is going to be quiet. He's pulling double duty on camera here as this one sticked out of the air, not with a high stick. And that was Derek Schrank with it. And elects to let John Ervader handle it along the far side as it comes around over to the near side of the Patriots zone, and that one will be an icing charge to Richmond. 17:54 left here in the first. No score. Go ahead, talk. No, you can talk.
A lot on the line tonight.
Yeah.
Sole possession of second place. These two teams tied at the top of the Empire South Division. 27 points apiece?
I thought it was 28.
Oh.
Uh-oh. You're giving me false information.
I don't know. Maybe I'm right. Regardless, these two teams have battled it out year long.
27 points.
Oh, two cameras and I got it right.
You told me earlier. Well, Richmond Generals are 4-6-0 in their last 10, and the Patriots are 8-2-0 in their last 10, so definitely different stories for both these clubs as this one's going to be charged. And I think, no, they're going to wave it off. I don't understand that. Michael Landerla was going to be ruled that he could have gotten there before the goal line. He could have teleported himself 10 feet ahead, apparently. And Drew Butler trying to clear this one through. It's up along the far half boards. It's Kashab. It looks like some of the elite players along the glass over on the far side are slapping away. Here comes Pierce with the point shot. Hits the dasher behind Ryan Framignon. And it's in a pile there. Zach Davis will find it. And he'll pull away with it now. Setting it up long for Drew Butler. Drew Butler across the line. He's got Kasab at the far circle. Butler on his backhand puts it towards the front. Could not bury it past the goaltender.
Nice hit.
A nice hit there. It's Brian Fornes in net. It's from Chatham, New Jersey. Ryan Framignon, of course, a name we're familiar with here. As Ian Rush deep inside the play here. Now Richmond coming back the other way. It's Lofelman trying to get it past Shane Barber. Barber trying to go to the opposite side of the neutral zone for Micah DeBow. The pass now for Zaitsev. Zaitsev taking a shot and a glove save and a hard check there by Herrera on Zaitsev.
Zaitsev. I got yelled at the last time
Zaitsev.
It's Zaitsev. It's not Zaitsev.
Zaitsev.
I was corrected numerous times when I got on the PA last time we were in this arena. Penalty.
We got a delayed call coming up here. It's going to go against the Patriots. No, maybe it'll balance out now. And Herrera's getting his head, or getting the referee shaking his head at him. But Wesley, who was a referee in the elite game, is the linesman in this one. Nelson is now the water wing. 16-10 remains here in the first. Nothing score. We got some penalty box activity going, so it'll be a boarding call. It'll be Herrera going, and nobody else. He was in disbelief.
My apologies on the fast hockey end of things here. This is a left-handed camera job for the fast hockey people. I have 2 cameras going at the same time, so I'm going to do my best until we get our player up here to help out. Hopefully that's soon.
Cuniff is going to the box for Potomac. Not exactly sure why. So Cuniff will sit, as well as Herrera. Not exactly sure what's going to be dished out here. We don't have a public address, so we'll be left guessing.
They're all in talks around the Richmond net.
Saw a boarding call being handed out. I think that boarding call was going to Herrera.
And here comes the face-off to
neutral zone, just outside the Patriots zone where the penalties had occurred. And back it goes for Barber behind his own net. Don't worry, Shrem's reinforcements are coming.
Huzzah.
Off over to the far side. It's Ian Rush trying to get it away from Hervader, who's down there. Beg your pardon, it's not Hervader. That is the leading scorer, if I'm not mistaken, Stephen Rolston.
Good hockey name.
Richmond. It certainly is. He is the leading scorer with 11 goals, 22 assists for 33 points in 21 games. I think that's noteworthy, don't you? This one, missing everybody, but no icing. Jordan Shannon's going to be ruled to get there first. Jordan Shannon, the former Hampton Rose Whaler, out here playing for Richmond. Now it's Musty through center. Joshua Musty coming in on goal, and he has the puck chipped away from him by Hunter Whedon.
Home run
pass for McHale, in on goal, takes a shot.
Save.
Makes the save. Woo. Sticked away on the rebound, back behind the goal line. Alex Stroud trying to work for it there. McHale trying to steer the ship up top. Sends the puck through. D to D it goes. Shrink with a shot and a stick save, and sticked out of play by Ryan Fromenyon. 14:57 left here in the first. We're still looking for our first tally. No power plays. We have 2 offsetting penalties. Herrera and Cuniff in the box. Herrera for Richmond, Cuniff for Potomac. Face off to the left of Ryan Fromenyon. David Stearns, Brian Schrems. We are Cross Ice Feed broadcasters here in the DC Metro region. CrossIceFeed.com for more details. You can also follow us on Twitter, Cross Ice Feed, and email us. Contact Cross Ice Feed as that puck got shot wide there as it deflected. Pierce will keep it active inside the offensive zone for Richmond as it's Andrula. Andrula looking for a lane. He sends it over to the near side now, and it's going to be picked up by Micah DeBow. Through center now, he sets a pass up for Jordan Graves. Graves pulls the trigger, and it's a save, and it's gloved down and held on to. It's underneath a gentleman by the name of Fornes.
I got this one. You're good.
14:28 left here in the first. Now we got Schrems a little bit more focused here on this one. I don't know if you want the rosters or if you want the stats.
No, you're good. Just leave everything there. Don't touch. Here, have a Pepsi.
What? Pepsi? Who drinks Pepsi?
Won't you have a Pepsi? Spies like us?
Yes. Up along the near side now, it's Drew Butler trying to keep it active inside the offensive zone, but it's taken away by John Hervader. Hervader trying to put it through in the neutral zone. It's Abdukin that'll intercept over to the near side now. It finds its way onto the tape of Drew Butler, but it's poked away by Whedon. And it'll be Richmond's 47 counter green. Fighting for it along the near side now as it bounces its way towards the net. So it's John Ryan. There's Jack Ryan. Fighting for justice. Comes along over to the near corner now. Hervader trying to work for it now. As he scoops it onto the tape with Drew Butler, who will lead the breakout through center now. Drew Butler up to the blue line. He'll dump it in. Butler will have to tag up. Abdukin was offside, but he's going off on a change either way. Pass ahead now for Connor Green. Green launches this one into the far corner. It's caught up along the far side by Alex Stroud, playing defense this afternoon. Cleared up along the half boards. McHale trying to track that one down as it went straight on to Fromingan, who will kick it away. Through center now with the pass out of the reach of everybody here. It comes over to the near side now for Musty as he catches up with it inside the Richmond zone. Musty trying to stick with it, but Pierce will outplay him towards the puck. A little bit of support down low there. I believe that was Klecker that got into the play. Indeed it was. With it, Derek Schrank from Traverse City, Michigan. You can see a lot of great preseason action there for the NHL, the Traverse City.
Good hockey coming out of there too.
Indeed, and they usually have a good preseason showcase. Quality talent.
A lot of youngsters playing in Traverse City, yeah?
Certainly.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, is that in the same neighborhood as the U.S. developmental team?
That's
up
the
there?
one.
Yeah. I think they're more in Ann Arbor, if anything. Nice glove save there by Fornes. As he holds on for 12:26 left here in the first. Still looking for our first score.
It's nice to see the entire Buffalo Sabres roster up in Traverse City.
Oh, that's yours. And the face-off will be to the right of Fornes. Brian Fornes seeing 4 shots from the Potomac Patriots as the Richmond Generals will break out through neutral. Up ahead now for Owens. Owens getting checked off the puck as it goes back behind the goal line. Guidey trying to move it up along the wing along the far half boards, but it's kept in with a point shot right in. Fromingan makes a save, and Zach Davis throws out the trash in front of the net.
Fromingan has really stepped up this season. We saw him briefly here and there last season, but like this year, it's been a completely different effort for him. 6-1 on the season, a 3.00 goals against and a 9.04 save percentage. Splitting time with Nurowski and Matul time.
Graves around the back there, turns it over, and it'll be scooped up by Ian Rush. Ian Rush could not get it in deep. Micah DeBow with an extra effort there will backhand it, trying to get it down for Jordan Graves, but it's picked away and sent out through neutral. Ian Rush will dump it right back in. Through center now with a breaking pass here. In on goal, Ralston takes a shot on the backhand. Fromingan, a better save. Sent to the front again, and it's Ian Rush between his feet, and Fromingan will pounce down on it. Very reminiscent of a... what was it? It was a Fitzpatrick situation where, thank goodness, Rod Brindamore was not there.
I saw on the USPHL website this morning, Ralston, top 5 scorer in the league.
Oh, yeah.
I believe he's number 4 or 5, so definitely a marked man out there.
Oh, for sure. I think we got some music coming through.
A little momentum.
We're starting to get some audio back in here. We are having some technical difficulties within the rink with the public address and the mics, and we are back online. All right. The boys are excited in the timekeeper's box. They will be heard.
All right, restart the game.
Yep, can we give it a do-over here? Here comes Gashop across the line. Far circle takes his shot, and Fornes makes a save. Got a blocker high. 10:55 left here in the first. Nothing score as it's sent down over to the far corner of the Richmond zone. Back along the near side, Lothman trying to track it down. Has it poked through, gets it away from Barber. Barber's going to get tagged there with a hooking call.
Yep.
/ 10:35 left here in the first. Nothing score. The first power play opportunity will go to the Richmond Generals.
You know what's interesting about... Let's make sure that we're not offline. Okay, good. You know what's interesting about the...
Don't trust my abilities here?
Just making sure.
I'm going to throw you down the stairs.
About the Empire team. Elite team was shorthanded today, but you don't want to pluck too many guys from this Empire squad, to be honest with you.
No?
Empire team tied for second right now in the Empire South Division, so a big contest here, and they just happen to be tied for second with these Richmond Generals.
Richmond slumping a little bit here, 2-8 in their last 10. They were atop the Southern Division for quite some time here. USPHL Empire. Patriots just on fire in the last 10, 8-2-0. Kluchek taking a shot from and the save. They score! Well, if you want to claw yourself back in and make yourself relevant, there you go. It's a power play goal. 49 ticks in on Shane Barber's slashing penalty. 9:56 left here in the first. It's 1-0 Richmond.
To be honest with you, it looked like a pretty harmless shot from the point. Parsons looked like he got down and made the save initially, but must have just trickled behind him. Definitely a 5-hole shot. Not Parsons, my mistake. Framignon. Parsons was last game. Framignon looked like he had the save, but not to be.
Let's get the call from Johnny. Lofelman from Serta and Owens. Zaitsev putting it for DeBow. Cuniff chasing it down to the near corner. Getting outplayed there by Schrank and McHale. McHale putting it over to the far side where it'll be caught up there by Pierce. Pierce looking through center there. He couldn't get a solid pass away, so McHale will come in and pick up the dribbling puck and dump it in over to the far corner where it'll be retrieved by the Patriots over to the near side where Mikhail Zaitsev will have it now. Zaitsev putting it through center. Up ahead now for Cuniff. Cuniff across the Richmond line with a shot and easy save there for Fornes, who guides it off over to the near side. A bouncing puck. Schrank will have it now. Through center now. He finds a pass onto the tape of Marchiani. And a shot there by Ervader. Going well wide. It hits the glass behind Framignon. Mike DeBell putting it onto the tape of Zaitsev. Zaitsev taking a shot. And it bounces out of the glove of Fornes and out. Go the Richmond Generals. And it'll be scooped right back in by the Patriots with 8:38 left here in the first. 1-0 Richmond. Their 7th shot on the power play. There's a goal from Lofelman. Thomas Lofelman from St. Louis, Missouri, has the lone goal in this game. And a nice bounce off there. Musty, he's got a big frame to him.
Richmond just found that out the hard way.
I guess so. And it goes back behind the cage. And, of course, Musty has a sour history with Richmond, as it was a few games back.
Even at this level, the chippiness.
Yeah.
It's just...
Oof.
Oh, there's a trip.
And Klecker will sit for 2 or less. Not good, as Richmond is 1 for 1 on the man advantage. Only took them 49 seconds in their first attempt to put one up on the board.
Alex Stroud leading the way this season. 16 points. Jordan Graves, John Delaney, Jason Guide, and Mikhail Zaitsev all have 12 points. So the scoring is well spread out. And they need to get one here to set this game up a fresh restart.
Kluchek along the near side. It's a Reebok Hockey penalty kill. ReebokHockey.com. Check out the latest and greatest in hockey gear, or check it out here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia. Kluchek got top over to the near side now with a slot shot and a save there by Framignon. A hard wrister coming in from Paul Serta. According to this sheet here, I got Paul Serta from, I'm guessing that's Spain.
ESP?
Puig Serta, España. Okay. He is from Spain.
Bringing them in from all over the world?
I guess so. Wow. Pretty impressive. There's also Karnov. He's from Russia. But he played up on the elite team today. Lofelman with it now, controlling across the line, takes it over to the far circle, stops, turns, and looks. Evaluating things up top for Serta, who takes his shot. And it goes well wide. Picked up, sent back up top for Serta, who comes over to the near side now. Scooped down low for Owens. Owens pushing his way over to the far side, over into the corner by the Mason Patriots logo. And it comes up top. Lofelman teed that one up. I think he used a sandwich on that one, as it got a lot of height going on it. And it launched its way over the net. Lofelman over the near side. Kluchek chopped on that one. It turns into a pass, no less. This goes for Serta back up top for Kluchek. Kluchek back to Serta. Serta near circle. Serta backhanding it to the front, and it'll be scooped away by the Patriots. Jordan Graves will launch it down. 39 seconds left to kill. 6:36 left here in the first. Richmond with a 1-0 lead. We have a bit of a fire drill here from the Patriots bench as they make some changes. And Shane Barber will launch this one too high for anyone to glove down. It goes to the far corner of the Richmond zone with about a half a minute left to kill. Up along the near side now, McHale will deflect it in, so no icing. Shane Barber down there to chase. He's got McHale on his tail. McHale strips him of the puck, feeds it to the front. Airborne, they score! It goes over the head of Framignon. Jordan Shannon makes it 2-0. They go 2 for 2 on a power play. The Richmond Generals making a statement.
Just a fluke bounce there over Framignon's shoulder. Jordan Shannon didn't really get too much of a quality shot on it, but it just fluke play over his bucket, and that's a 2-0 lead for the Richmond Generals. Not used to seeing this Potomac Patriots squad down early on in these games this year.
Nope. Rich Stat Boy, we need to figure out how they fare when they're down 2 goals. Now we'll get the call from John Baranowski.
Richmond Generals goals, number 14, Jordan Shannon, assisted by number 2, Stephen McHale, and number 83, Thomas Lowell. That's Shannon.
I'll drop a stat on you.
Sure, what you got?
The first period is not the best period for the Potomac Patriots this season. We'll just put it that way.
Wow.
They are a minus. Is that a
15.
15?
Well, 16. Minus 16.
Minus 16 in terms of plus-minus goal differential in the first period. So
Yeesh.
they do make up for it at some point, and it's usually the third period.
Yeah, 17-31 they are versus their opponents in the first period with goals. 17 up and 31 down. Filling out a crossword here, apparently. But still, that second period, they're pretty well knotted. 31-32 and then 22-15. So, yeah, let's hurry up and get to the third period, shall we? And this one will be called an offside. Face-off will be at the far end of the neutral zone away from the offensive zone with 5:20 to play here in the first. 2-0 Richmond. Well, they'll have it at center, I guess.
No flow to this game whatsoever.
I'll tell you who has a sick flow. It's Musty. Yeesh. I think that name says it all, too. Joshua Musty. You have to grow out your hair with a name like that, you know?
Wouldn't want him barreling down on me in the ice, to be honest with you.
No, goodness, no. Here comes Kassab looking to get the Patriots on the board. Takes a shot. He scores! This is my Graceland. They cut the lead down by 1 for Richmond. 5:04 left here in the first.
Saab just took off like a shot through the neutral zone, picked his corner, glove side, top shelf. They are making up that goal differential here in the first period.
I would say so.
Got it down to 16.
Well, it's 18-32 now.
18-32 now.
No, I beg your pardon. It's 18-33. Can't do math.
Scored by Matthew Kassab. Assisted by number 68, Ian Wright. That's Kassab,
A chance down along the side of the net, trying to go short side. And Kassab trying to feed it over to Butler along the far circle, but it's up to the blue line, not out. Second effort. Here comes a 3-on-1 as a result. Owens, far circle, looking to Ralston with a shot to save by Framignon. Oh, baby.
I thought he'd throw the net off, to be honest with you.
Patriots Hockey, sponsored by Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia. SJInstitute.com to find out how to address your family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs with Dr. Felix Yeskin and Dr. Maria Schaefer. That's SJInstitute.com. Get well today.
You get well.
Thank you. I know, I've been battling this sickness.
Your family has just been beaten down this holiday season.
Goodness. Zaitsev taking a shot. And it's gunned wide. Actually, it hit a stick on its way through. Owens going to take it back the other way. He gets hauled down from behind. There will be a call to Alex Stroud on that one.
Oh, my goodness.
He got caught. And he will sit for 2 or less. You do not want to go in that penalty box if you are the Potomac Patriots. Richmond, right now, 2 for 2. Looking to go 3 for 3. Yeesh. Face off to the right of Ryan Framignon. Follow the Potomac Patriots on Twitter at Potomac Patriots. Also, download the team app and get live updates pushed to your smartphone. Stroud is tripping. And so are these numbers here.
Pats are operating on a 70, well, before the first two went into a 77% kill. There's a penalty coming up to Richmond.
Hey, that'll balance out the ledger. As you would probably not want them to touch the puck immediately, but nevertheless, it's 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute and 42 as we go into the danger zone.
Pat's power play is clicking this year, working at 25%. We'll see a very abbreviated power play.
18 seconds worth.
Some open ice, though, for the next, I don't know, $1.42. If I'm doing my math the right way.
What?
Open ice, 4-on-4.
Yeah. Whew. Interference is a call on Owens. Framignon making a save.
Kid's
and
earning
holding
his
on.
Paycheck today.
He is.
He's been busy here so far.
12-8 shots in favor of the Richmond Generals. Ryan Framignon seeing plenty of work here. Back behind it goes Lofelman, who's responsible for the first goal on the power play and a helper on the second. Here comes Musty with that flow, trying to go through the legs of Herrera, but it's turned over and picked away by Eric Kluchek. Second attempt to get it out, gets it towards the Patriots blue line where it's handled by Rush and Barber. And Barber almost turning it over there, but Musty be there to muster it down low. And it'll be Fornes putting it back there for his Generals. And Musty trying to bump off Herrera from the puck there as it goes up ahead for McHale. McHale has had his pocket picked, and a nice move there by Klecker, but the puck does not squeeze its way out of the zone as it's kept in there by Kluchek. Turned over, here comes Ralston, not a guy you want to give the puck to. Oh man, how did that not go in the net? And it's cleared away over to the far corner. McHale pushing Barber off the puck, and he turns it over to Rush for a moment, but it's turned over to Kluchek at the point with a point shot that's gunned wide. Musty tossing that one into the neutral zone as it goes to Herrera at his own blue line, trying to catch the Patriots on a change here. McHale will tap it in, and Richmond will make some changes of their own. 2:22 left here in the first. 2-1 Richmond. Four-side hockey for another 10 seconds.
Trip.
And a trip in the neutral zone. No call. Wow.
Be clear as day on that one, Stearns.
Jordan Shannon with it now. He has the game-leading go-ahead goal for Richmond Generals. As it turned over as Kassab will have it now. Kassab looking through center, trying to find Drew Butler. And he has it poked away there. Whedon with it now. Whedon turning it around, playing it off the protective netting, and I guess not.
New strategy.
I didn't hear it hit any glass, did you?
No.
Play carries on. Oh, and Butler just gets derailed there by Connor Green. Oh. Avdukin putting it ahead now along the near wing. Avdukin will get it back. Tries to do a little move there, but lost control of the puck as Jordan Shannon working his way in, trying to take a shot through. We are back to even strength with 1:25 left here in the first. Pierce keeping it in. Open man up front. The shot, they score. That one went around the entire bottom of the net. Connor Green going post to post. Makes it 3-1 Richmond.
Connor Green was left wide open in front of the net. He waited for Framignon to go down. Framignon did just that, and he just buried it. Lower left-hand corner of the net. And this is just a roller coaster affair so far here in the first period.
Well, it's been a roller coaster affair here for the entire duration
Both games
of this time here at the Prince William Ice Center. Let's get John with the call.
John Boy.
Good night, John Boy. He just wanted to wait until the 1 minute mark.
Richmond General goals were by number 47, Connor Green, assisted by number 18, John Ryan, and number 81, Zach Pierce. That's Green, Ryan, and Pierce at 1-7-8.
Ryan and Pierce on the helpers. As it goes over to the near side now for Zaitsev, where under the minute mark. As Cuniff pulls the trigger and it goes right into the glove of Fornes, and he holds on. For the latest news and information on your Potomac Patriots, visit PotomacPatriots.net or follow them on Twitter. Potomac Patriots is their handle. And also follow us as well. We are Cross Ice Feed. Follow us on Twitter at Cross Ice Feed. There's a shot right off the face-off right in on goal, and he holds on. We'll give it another try. Same spot to the left. With 30.6 remaining. And it's won by Richmond. Played up along the high glass and out. Alex Stroud could not get a solid handle on it there as Lofelman will have it far circle. With a drop pass there. With a shot right in on Framignan, and he holds on. 19.9 left in the first. Patriots Hockey's proudly partnered with the Potomac Prospects and the Prince William Hockey Club. Play, develop, and advance. PWHockey.com for more details on these great youth development and youth hockey programs. PWHockey.com. Far circle with a shot. Blocked up front. Back behind the cage. Scooped out front, but nobody there to gun it home. Delaney trying to look for Laney. He gets it up for Musty. Musty with a foot race there with Whedon. No icing. As we come down to 3 seconds left, and that'll do it. We're going to go into the dressing room down 3-1. Potomac Patriots behind by 2 goals here to the Richmond Generals as they are both tied for second place with 27 points. Winner of this one will take the lead. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the second period in a few moments' time. Welcome back to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. David Stearns with Brian Schrems and Vitaly Matul. 3-1, Richmond Generals with the lead. No penalties carrying over. You know, these Patriots, like we were saying, their last 10 games, they've been looking pretty darn good. And Richmond, they're looking to kind of revisit what they were all about in the beginning of the season there, where they had a real stranglehold up at the top of the Southern Division, being 2-8 in the last 10. Now, I beg your pardon, did I have that right?
Yeah, I do.
No, I think it was a little bit better than that. I think it was like 4-6, but regardless, the Patriots 8-2 in their last 10. I'm sorry, it was 4-6. That was right. 4-6 in their last 10, but Patriots 8-2 in their last 10. I always love looking at that column in NHL.com or the newspaper just to kind of judge where teams have been. But Patriots looking to gain sole possession of second place here. Both teams tied at 27, but Richmond looking to give them a go here as it's back inside their own zone in the far corner. Along the far half boards, it's Delaney trying to work with it with Klecker. Richmond looking for an opening here with Serta on his backhand through neutral. That's tapped back in by Ian Rush. Not deep enough there. Kluchek got in the way of that one. Kluchek. And working his way towards the Patriots bench. Off the dasher. He gets taken out. Puck bouncing its way into the neutral zone. Musty trying to wrangle it down there, but McHale back towards his defenders, and it's bobbled through and all the way back to the keeper, Fornes. Over to the near side now for Serta across the Patriots line. Takes a shot. It's about to go out. And it goes into the top shelf of the net, but not in the sense you would think. Past the goal line. That almost became yet another one that goes over the head of Framignan. And it's almost a recreation of Jordan Shannon's goal.
It's an unlucky bounce for Framignan. I believe that was right after Potomac got back in the game just a little bit. They had that goal by Kassab, that pretty goal by Kassab.
Face off over to the right of Ryan Framignan. And Patriots will win it out through neutral. Now it's Jordan Graves. Graves trying to scoop it towards the front. Guy was breaking towards the net. He got hauled down there, kept in there. Mikey DeBow pulls the trigger right in to the breadbasket. It goes, and no rebound coming, so face-off will come up to the left. You know, they call it a breadbasket, right? Because it's the way it's... No, I just found that out. I was like, well, you think the glove's a breadbasket? No, it's right in.
Face-off to the left of the goaltender.
It's pretty interesting, you know. When you research
it back by Richmond, clearing the zone.
Is this your attempt at play-by-play? Oh, Ralston taking a shot. Goes to the far blue line. Kept in there tight along the blue line. Up along the half boards, it's Anderla putting it back now for Stroud. Stroud up the boards here for DeBow. Out through center now, it's Guidey. Jason Guidey putting it deep inside the Patriots zone. Richmond zone. And it's the Generals with Ralston trying to clear it out. Kept in there by Drew Butler. Sheared off along over to the far boards. And Drew Butler will try to keep it in there. Patriots got to be careful here as they almost got tagged with too many men. Guidi was on his way off. Kassab trying to steer that one out of the air, but we'll go over to the near side of the neutral zone for Butler. Butler across the line. Looking. Trying to find a lane. Almost lost control of it. He did. And then he swept it over onto the tape of a Richmond General player who was number 19. I beg your pardon, it was 18. It was Jack Ryan. Here comes Ryan. And he sends that one way across the Patriots zone and out into the neutral zone as Schrank, he almost touched that one and it almost was ruled too many men. Wonder if we could see that call again for too many men.
The roundup?
Circle the horses. Yeah. Over to the far point. It goes, and the shot does not make its way through traffic. It was blocked up front. And it bounces way out into the neutral zone where it's caught up with by Zach Davis. We'll put it behind him over to the same set of boards he was standing at. Micah DeBow using those same boards to drop a pass there. Saved there by Forness. And a rebound goes off over to the far corner, up along the half boards and all the way out into the neutral zone where it's caught up there by Ian Rush. For the near wing, Cunniff had it in his feet there, so he gets punished with a check to the boards as it goes back for Ian Rush. 17 minutes to play here in the second, 3-1, Richmond Generals. Here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia, and this one's going to be ruled in icing. And and a love tap from behind, and he will just skate away. Cooler heads will prevail, and no penalties will be dished out here. Domo. 16:49 remains here in the second period. 3-1 is your score. Richmond on top of the Patriots. Patriots hockey is proudly partnered with the Prince William Hockey Club, Potomac Prospects, pwhockey.com for more details. I think I probably already plugged him this period. Just fine. A little extra love. To the near side for Cunniff. Tries to clear it through center for somebody there. Zaitsev was not there yet. And it's cleared in by the Patriots, and they tag up on a delayed offside. Zaitsev trying to chase it down here as it comes over to the near side of the neutral zone for Ian Rush at the red line. Marchioni's going to try to chase it down, but Rush will peel it back towards his own tender. Back behind the goal line, using the dasher, swings it all the way around, and out into the neutral zone it goes.
Just back and forth.
It's a tennis match. Suddenly I was Scottish there for a second. Whoa, that way. It's the inside of the glass, inside the bench near the stanchion there, and 16:05 will remain. Dramatic music all of a sudden. Brian Parsons' project, but we played last game. Well, I'm sorry, Alan Parsons.
It's the Alan Parsons project.
Face off in front of the Richmond bench. Richmond controlling a lot of the offense in this game, being that 2 of their 3 goals are on the power play.
Yeah, they struck early too.
2 for 3 they are. Musty taking a shot right in. Forness, no rebound coming. As he holds on, as he went down butterfly style and swallowed that one up with the face-off coming up to his left. Our next games will be back here at the Prince William Ice Center, December 6th and December 7th against the East Coast Eagles. As they come soaring into town, Musty off the face-off there, trying to drag it through Owens to take a shot, but Owens will steal it away. With a nice cross-ice feed there for Jordan Shannon. Shannon off to the far corner of the Patriots zone, a bouncer towards the net. Bromignon made the save. Klecker trying to settle it down here. Klecker moving it ahead through center red. As he gets up to Musty, but Musty couldn't gain complete control of it there as he lost it to the Generals, and the Generals cleared it out. But this one will pop into the rafters, and somebody was just taking a drink and had a puck fall into their lap. 15:32 remains here in the second.
We don't have too much in the backside of the season here.
No, we don't. We got one game against Frederick. We got East Coast, and then we got Hampton, and then one more game against Richmond. So, what is that, 8 games left?
Yeah. This is a very front-loaded schedule. 6. Very front-loaded schedule for us.
12 games across the 2 teams. 6 games for Empire, 6 games for Elite. It's kind of sad. We got a delayed call coming up against the Potomac Patriots. This one goes airborne. Waiting to get possession here. Getting tossed down was Michael Anderla there by Serta as it comes up top for Pierce. Extra attacker on. A shot going up top there, hitting a stick on its way through, and finally the Patriots will get a hold of it there, and we will have our call. With 15:03 left here in the second. Richmond looking to go 3 for 4 on the man advantage. Maybe we want to check on that schedule. You do have me curious now.
Backside is very light for us. I know that much.
7 games. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I think we're 13 total because of that one random Frederick
game?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to find a replacement for that one.
Why is that?
I will be in Ottawa.
Why are you going to be in Ottawa?
Road trip, man.
What?
Ottawa, Montreal this year.
What are you going to tell me? You know, Shrems, maybe I'll just be all by myself. Well, the shot that goes through, Framignon got a piece of that one. It goes over to the near side. Lofelman setting it up into the corner. Working there with Owens. Owens, near circle. Trying to send it to a backdoor feed there, but it'll be caught up there and deflected away by Delaney. A pad save there by Framignon, and he'll hold on to that rebound that Ian Rush helped him control. Got me curious now. I'm going to go through the schedule because that Frederick game.
It's in January, isn't it? January 31st. Yeah.
That's the weekend you're going up to Ottawa,
Yes, sir.
Because the weekend before we got the Hampton Roads Whalers in town.
Sure do. It's a long weekend for us. Well, for teachers it is.
Well, it's the week before that's Martin Luther King holiday, though.
Is it?
Yeah, January 15th. Oh, I beg your pardon, not the 15th. Where did I get the 15th from?
Am I right again?
No, you're not.
Oh.
'Cause we got some silence here. I'm not sure what the deal is. Shh. Quiet.
They're putting.
Oh, I'm sorry, January 19th. You are correct. Why are you right all the time?
It happens a lot.
Well, that's the East Coast Eagles weekend when they're down at East Coast.
What do we got?
We got another call. It's going to be
Glove
hand pass. Yeah.
Hand pass.
So wait, are you out for MLK Day weekend or?
No. Frederick?
Oh, Frederick. Really? Come on. That's going to be a great game.
The Freeze.
They match up well with the Freeze.
They do. Freeze have picked up their play in the past couple of years.
Well, they have, yeah. I mean, it was a home-and-home weekend that we called back in October. On the 19th, they won 4-2, but they lost the night before 5-3. We'll see, though. It should be a good weekend. I'll see if I can get somebody to fill those big shoes of yours, those size 8s.
You said you would never tell.
Oh, my goodness. Up along the far side blue line here as a minute remains on a Reebok hockey penalty kill on Jason Guide's penalty. And that one goes into the Richmond bench. They're just throwing pucks into the benches here. 13:53 left here in the second. 20-13 shots in favor of Richmond. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to gain some offense when you're in a box. Short-handed. Face off to the left of Ryan Framignon. One up to the point there. Glove down and settled down by Kluchek. And it's a shot from the far circle. Framignon making a save there. It was a Paul Serta shot that was a rocket of a shot. Owens switching places there with Lofelman. Back down for Serta along the near half boards. Cheats into the near circle, down low. Finds it for Owens. Back up top to Lofelman. Lofelman's pass could not get past Delaney, but it bounces over to the near side where it's kept active by Owens. Owens down low finds Ralston. Ralston feeding it over to the far half boards. All right, it'll be caught up there by Serta. Serta circling his way around the circles. Over to the near side blue line. Winds up, fakes a shot. Hands it over to Lofelman along the near side. Lofelman coming in on goal. Takes a shot, he scores! He just walked in and pretty much bought everyone around and made it 4-1 on a power play goal.
Lofelman's second of the game so far.
3 for 4 they are.
Hooey.
On the power play. Lofelman's solid on that power play.
Discipline has been a difficult thing for these Patriots today.
Lofelman is not exactly the power play goal scoring guy. He's usually the one that's helping setting them up. So this will be his third power play goal. He came into this game with only 1 under his belt. So it looks like the coaching staff of Richmond has identified kind of a talent that they've overlooked.
Yeah, sometimes when you're slumping, you got to ask different people to step up in different ways.
Shuffle it around, right?
Yep.
Over along the near side now, it's Anderle trying to put it deep on his backhand, but it's scooped out by Wedden for the Generals through center. Here's the call.
Thomas Local, assisted by number 20, Paul Serta, and number 11, Stephen Ralston. Local from Serta and Ralston.
Well, we were afraid we weren't going to see Ralston on the score sheet today. That fear has now been pretty much removed, because now he has gotten his 34th point in 22 games.
Yikes.
This one, no icing as it goes all the way down there, as it's caught up with by Herrera. Herrera and Anderle tangoing there. It's scooped back behind the goal line, where it'll be caught up by Wedden. Wedden trying to put it down into the Patriot zone as he gets a few changes for his team there by doing so. And now back the other way is Cuniff. Cuniff bounce it off the back dasher. A good bounce there. An advantageous bounce as it tried to find its way to the front of the net. Fighting for it now, Marchiani and Cuniff, the 225s. As Pierce had it for the moment and tried to scoop it up along those same boards. There was a bit of traffic. Zaitsev trying to put it through the front. And it's deflected away as it goes off the side of the net as well. Out through center it goes. A bouncer past Alex Stroud. Marchiani's going to catch up with it in the far corner. Shane Barber will check him into the boards. So come down to 11:20 left here in a second. 4-1 Richmond. 3 power play goals is the story in this one. 4 opportunities for Richmond, so they're operating at 75%.
I'll get your numbers up, will it not?
I'd say so, yeah. Stroud back going D to D there with Barber. Barber setting up a pass through center, trying to find Klecker. And it's scooped back into the Patriots zone, where it'll be Barber giving it another go through center, where it's picked up by Schrenk at the red line. Schrenk waiting for his team to get back on sides, and it's stripped away by Zaitsev. And Zaitsev has it poked away from him and goes back behind the goal line. Back over on the near side, trying to find an exit was Alex Stroud there. He got foiled. Zaitsev couldn't get a hold of it there as it was a bouncer. Now it's a chance down low. Jordan Shannon trying to find a way to the net. On his backhand, he feeds it to the front. Nobody there for Richmond as it's turned over to the Potomac Patriots, and Delaney will peel away with it now. Delaney looking along the near side, looking for somebody up front. Delaney. And he couldn't get it to anybody in the slot there as it was Richmond. I got in the way of that one, and it's kicked out through center. Shane Barber will dump it in. He'll go off on a change. Schrenk deep inside of his own zone to the far end. Up ahead, Jordan Shannon has to play it back. What I believe was gloved back in by the Patriots, so they'll wave off the glove pass along the near side for Wolfman. Whoa, he just gets punished. Paul Serta getting taken down there by Klecker. In rush, throwing the body around. He takes out Wolfman. He's going to get a call.
Wonder what the call is going to be.
Not sure here. We'll find out.
Maybe interference because he wasn't
either interference or cross-checking. One out of the two. Cross-checking. There it is. 9:35 left here in a second. A 5th power play opportunity coming up for Richmond. They are 3 for 4.
Boy.
See if they'll go 4 for 5 and keep pace.
One thing you're not going to want to do is give this team a man advantage, and you've done it again.
You've done it again, Magoo. Ian Rush going to the box. 9:35 left here in a second. You would have thought the opposite of the situations between Elite and Empire. You thought this would have been the score of the Elite game, the way their season's been kind of heading. But they did a fun job.
This Empire team's got a lot of fight in them. I'm not going to count them out yet, though.
They do. We've seen them come back from a few deficits in this season already. Be nice if they get home ice for playoffs.
That would be nice. Nice save.
A nice save there by Fromm and Jan from a point shot. And this one's cleared out. Ian Rush looking to do some shorthanded work here, as Fournette is way out of his net up into the far corner. Maybe Lofelman along the near side, trying to fake his way around Guidey. It was not Rush that was going in there. Did I say that was Rush?
It was Rush. No, you said it was Rush.
Rush is in the box. He's in 2 places at the same time. It's incredible. Serta, shot and a save. And goes into the protective netting and will sit there. It's kind of a reminder. Always something there to remind me. Patriots hockey is proudly sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia. It's Dr. Felix Yeskin, Dr. Maria Schaefer are your specialists in helping you out with your family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs. sjinstitute.com for more details on how to book your appointment today. And a point shot there right off the draw. The shot, they score right off the rebound. That was Ralston. They're home, or popping it home. And his home is essentially the front of the net there. He's used to popping them in. That'll be his 12th goal of the season, and that'll be the 4th power play goal on 5 opportunities.
They're building those stats up tonight. Ralston just kicks the pass. Kicks the rebound to his stick. Ramagnan made the initial save, but an easy go of it there, and Richmond's kind of running away with it. Potomac's got to stop the bleeding. They got to get the next one here.
Well, let's see what they can do. As Kasab's trying to keep it in there, but it's sticked away by Hunter Whedon. Here's the call.
Ralston, unassisted. Ralston, unassisted. Power play goal.
And we're getting reckless here, and the Patriots are going to go back on the penalty kill. And that's another cross-check. Oh, maybe, no. I don't know why he touched Connor Green there, but... No? Oh, it's Ervader. I beg your pardon.
If I can recall, was it Ervader who had the most penalty minutes? Let me double check my...
Yes, 24.
You have them in front of you.
Yep, 66, I beg your pardon.
I was going to say, there's a lot more than 24.
Well, he has 24 penalties for 66 minutes, so...
He was chirping away in the box last time I was down here.
Well, Kluchek is second in that regard with 50. Eight minutes left here in a second. 1:45 left on the man advantage. It's a cross-ice feed power play. 5-1 Richmond. 4 power play goals on 5 opportunities. It's Ralston unassisted on the call of that goal, which I find it funny though, because I don't think Ramagnan had complete control of it to deem possession change, but there was a point shot. They'll probably give him an assist off the record. Guy, taking a shot. Oh man, he almost got it within the far post there and pad. Good look. I'll give him that. Alex Stroud working in that far corner. Alex Stroud trying to work for it. There's Delaney. Nice feed to the front. Musty shoots. Score!
Where'd he go?
Top cheese. 7:04 left here in the second. It's a power play goal.
Musty took the cross-ice pass. Waited for the goaltender to go down. He went upstairs and answered a power play goal with the power play goal.
Went straight to the attic. So they cut Richmond's lead down by 3. 7:04 left here in the second. Wake up, Mr. Schrems.
Remember that this is a third period team, Stearns.
Abdukin tapping it in. Here's a goal. Call.
Scored by number 44, Joshua Muskie. Assisted by number 73, John Delaney. That's Muskie from Delaney at 7:04.
Buffalo boy, Tonawanda boy, John Delaney on the helper on Joshua Muskie's goal. On the power play. Not too bad, but the real story in this one is the 4 power play goals by Richmond. Oh, man, he almost forgot what side he was on. And it's kicked to his stick and sent down the length of the ice here. Kasab in a foot race here with Schrank. And it's kept in at the blue line. Down low it goes. Potomac turning around with a shot, and Fornes makes a save. Kasab going to chase it down there with Schrank again. Abdukin trying to find it. And it's squeezed over to the far side. Scoop back behind the goal line. Schrank will guide it over to the near side where it'll be picked up by Pierce. He almost got lined up with a hip check there by Drew Butler. And it's Ervader across the line. Ervader, near circle, almost had it poked away. He does have it poked away. And Abdukin's going to throw a fist at Ervader. And Kluchek's shot, ding, fries are done off the goal post. Goes over the far half board, and all the way up to the point. And it's back up to the point again for Wedden. Wedden turns it over there. Here comes Mike in the bow with the pass ahead. Almost a breakaway opportunity. And Zaitsev didn't see it behind him. Kluchek will get there first. Patriots with a bit of a fire drill of a change, leaving open ice along the near side. That is where Evader will take advantage. Getting around Mike in the bow. DeBow shadowing him. And Barber will check him off the puck. Puck along over the far circle, and it's recovered by the Patriots. Feathered out to the neutral zone, but intercepted by Kluchek. A little backhanded deep. He'll get punished for that. And Patriots will regroup with 5:05 left here in a second. 5-2 Richmond.
Look at that feeling they're looking for that home run pass. They tried it 3 times in the past minute.
Evader's going to dump it in. Up along the cage. Whoa, Framignon. Hold that post next time. That's not too much space between skate and post. Here comes Barber across the Richmond line. Richmond holding him up to the outside. Paul Serta trying to poke it away. I don't know if Barber's going off on a change. I think he is. He's a bit gassed out there right now. Out comes Zach Davis in his stead as it comes along over to the near side. Across the line, Lofelman. Lofelman, near circle. Pulls the triggers. Framignon the save. A bouncing rebound and it's scooped away. Up to the blue line and out. 4:25 left here to second. 5-2 Richmond. Wedden looking. Finds an open wing to Lofelman. Across the line, Zach Davis trying to check him. Lofelman getting around Davis. Feet to the front with a shot and a great save there by Framignon. The net's off. 4:11 left here to second. Patriots will be back in action on the other side of the Thanksgiving holiday break. The fall break, for those of you that do not observe Thanksgiving, especially our Russians and Canadians and anyone from outside of this country. Their Thanksgiving was back in October, so I gotta say fall break to be politically correct. I'm only teasing. 2 weeks time, they'll be back here. First weekend of December against the East Coast Eagles. And this point shot bounces around, kind of plinkles its way towards the net there as it almost found its way in through this right slot to make it 6-2 Richmond, but Patriots trying to get out with 4 minutes to go here in a second. As you said, Mr. Schrems, they are a third period team. Like I said in the first, can't wait till we get to that third period. We'll take a look here at the standings here in a second as well, because I am interested to see if I can recall where East Coast stands, but we'll be back to that thought in a minute as 3:35 remains here in the second. Yeah, East Coast is more towards the bottom. They're 7 points back, but they're not too far out of reach as far as them trying to claw their way up into the standings. Here comes a chance now. Potomac to exit the zone. With it now is Klecker with Musty. Klecker taking a shot. Gets deflected wide. Klecker picking up the rebound in the far corner. They're trying to check him off the puck, and they'll strip it away from him, turning it over to Jason Guidy. Down low, Klecker trying to retrieve it there, but Schrenk will get there first with 3 minutes left here in a second. Richmond with a 3-goal lead. Guidy trying to strip the puck away from Schrenk, but it's fed through center, out of the reach of Owens, and it'll be tapped ahead now for Klecker. Klecker ahead now for Guidy. Nice little pass there. Guidy trying to take a shot. Musty will get the rebound on that initial shot that went off the defender. Klecker trying to call for a penalty. Clear interference right in front of the net, or in front of the Potomac bench. I'm surprised Nelson didn't throw his arm up. It's kind of hard for one referee to call everything, I guess. 2.5 set up front here. 3-goal lead for Richmond, almost 4. And Jordan Shannon holding on to it. Being aggravated there by Mike DeBow. DeBow will take the puck now, looking at options here. Feathers one ahead, out of the reach there of Jordan Graves. He picked up by Kluchek and backhanded through center. Richmond trying to make a couple of changes here. And it's Kluchek. I beg your pardon, it's Barber. Doing a little footwork there with Guidy. Guidy trying to track it down there. It comes over to the near side. And it pops free over to Jordan Graves. Graves trying to get it down deep there, but Richmond will take it away. No, Ian Rush will keep it in at the blue line. Nice work there. A loose puck. This puck's going everywhere. Nobody has solid control of it there as it goes up front. A point shot. Just goes wide. And bounces up to the front. Nobody can gun it home as it goes off over to the corner. Mike DeBow will track it down. Back behind the cage for Graves. Over to the far side now for Guidy. And a side angle shot attempt there by Mike DeBow is foiled as he tries to skate his way back into the play. He looks a little exhausted. Jordan Shannon doesn't look exhausted as he's definitely skating his way around the Patriots zone as he gets bumped from behind by Rush. Almost losing control of the puck, but he'll still have it. And then he finally has it tapped away from him. No, they're still fighting for it along the half board. Jack Ryan's in the mix. Down for Evader. And it's stripped away and taken away by Ian Rush, who will lead the charge out through center. I beg your pardon, it's Kassab. Matthew Kassab across the line. Trying to drag it through the defense. And it's Wedden that'll push it ahead now through neutral. As 1 minute remains here in the second, 5-2 Richmond. Patriots looking for their magical third period comeback here as Vader takes a shot and it deflects wide, and Vader just gets dumped off to the side by Kassab. A side angle shot saved by Framignon. Feet to the front, intercepted by Kassab. So we come down to 40 seconds. This one's launched to center, blocked by Kluchek. A second attempt by Avadukin. Across the line is Drew Butler. Butler tried to put it in deep there, but it's intercepted by Richmond as they feed it along the near side boards. Vader's going to put it up. Not far enough there for Serta to take, but Kluchek will find it at the top of the slot. It'll guide it out through center along the far side of the neutral zone into the Patriots zone. And Connor Green will find it at the top of the circle. Serta with it again. Feeding it over to an open wing. Vader takes a shot and he guns it over to the MyTech Automotive ad on the boards. Up top to the blue line, 10 seconds left. Along the far half boards, Anderla trying to kick for it as we come down to 5 seconds. It's kicked along and it's stolen away by Serta. Serta with no time left takes a shot and it goes wide, and that is how the second period will conclude. Richmond holding on to a 3-goal lead, 5-2 in this USPHL Empire contest. Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion of this one. Welcome back, everybody. Here is the third period is underway as Brian Schrems has graced us with his presence. We are back here at Woodbridge, Virginia. Thank you for your patience.
Headsets are so cold.
I know, it's so cold
back
in here.
to where I was.
McHale taking his shot here, right in. Framignon makes a save. McHale feeding it to the front again, and thank goodness for that resurface job because that one stuck to the ice right in front of Framignon, so he can gobble up that rebound. Everything okay there, buddy?
Yeah, it was just it was a lot warmer where I was, and to be honest with you, I'd rather stay there. Don't need to get a head cold.
Got problems. Yeah. Face off to the left of Framignon. Graves now across the line. Nice feet to the front. DeBow takes a shot. What a great save there by Fornes. Wow, he robbed him point blank.
That was ridiculous. Hats off to the Tendy on that one.
Wow.
Everybody on the ice should come over and give a little love tap to their goaltender.
Was that Zach Davis or was that DeBow that came in? Oh, that was DeBow.
Yeah.
Of course that was DeBow. What am I saying? I saw that through all the way, and I just called it. My goodness.
That was ridiculous.
That's DeBow style, though, coming in on goal. But, man, what a great save there by Fornes.
But this third period mentality, we'll see if they got it.
Poked away. Jordan Shannon looking for an opportunity to go in on goal on Framignon here as it goes along the near half boards. Jordan Graves with it now looking. Graves up ahead now. Gets it onto the tape of Ian Rush, who's high into the play there. He gets checked hard. The Richmond bench is loving it. And it's up to the blue line and L. Zach Davis on the other side of things here as he'll dump it right back in. Patriots tagging up here as they get some changes going as well. Along the near side wing for Jordan Shannon. Shannon across the line, fakes a shot, drops off over to the half boards here, and he'll go around the referee. Bit of trouble with that referee. And a delayed offside before the puck even goes inside. I think Wesley just kind of threw his hands up going, yeah. Excuse me. Wish we had that cough button up here in the up in the press box. This one. It's turned over to Serta. Serta, far circle, looking. He's got McHale. McHale feathers it down to Serta. Serta opting to go over the near side, getting around Kassab. But Serta's going to have to do battle here with the assistance of Lopeman as Shane Barber has it tied up in his skate into the boards. Butler and Kassab all converge here on the same location, trying to find that lost Biscuit. They've found Biscuit, and Biscuit is now going home. Zach Davis, pass along the wing. And it'll be chipped in there as Patriots get some changes with 17:50 left here in the third as we just roll along here. 5-2 Richmond. Lopeman will deflect this one in, so no icing as Anderla's going to get there first ahead of McHale. Anderla along the near side with a pass up for Zaitsev. Zaitsev. I'm trying.
Trust me, I did it the entire game when I was down in the box down there.
My goodness. All right. Zaitsev. Okay. Anyway, there's the rest of the guys out here. Lopeman had it deflected in. I'm trying to get my head around it. I took Russian for a while.
What?
Yeah, I did. Я говорю по-русски язык. Over to the far circle it goes. Down low, Shane Barber dropping the pass off there. He's trying to find it along the half boards with John Delaney there trying to get there, but it's too far out of his reach as now it's Connor Green along the near side. Green with the blue helmet takes his shot. And it's a save by Framignon. Yes, I caught that. He's got a blue helmet on. Is that an old General sticker he's got on there too? Connor Green coming in near circle, trying to take a shot through traffic. Framignon makes the save.
It's like an Islanders bucket.
It does, doesn't it? 16:42 left here in the third. It's a 3-goal lead for the visiting Richmond Generals here as we're going to go into a holiday break, Thanksgiving break, and we'll be back in action December 6th and 7th as the East Coast Eagles come to town. East Coast with 20 points in the standings. And a little bit, about 3 points or 3 standing places below the Potomac Patriots and the Richmond Generals. And they will be in town here for a 2-game series. And then we'll go away for a little bit until January. And we'll see you back here with Hampton Roads and Frederick and
Richmond again, I believe, is in there.
Richmond will be February 14th for our last game of the season. Possibly. If we have playoffs, we'll talk. Ian Rush trying to pop it out into the neutral zone there as it's tapped right back in by the Richmond Generals. Over to the near side now. One team I do not want to come across now is the Tampa Bay Juniors. They are 9-1-0 in their last 10 games.
That'll do.
It's pretty incredible, but they just lost their recent one, so yeah. Quite an interesting streak there for those guys.
A lot of good teams in Florida, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. Even the Florida Junior Blades, they're just 1 point behind both the Richmond and Potomac teams here as this shot goes right in. The Hornets will make the save with 15:45 left here in the third. It's a 3-goal lead for Richmond, 5-2. Patriots hockey is proudly sponsored by MyTech Automotive, located here in Woodbridge, Virginia. It's a service you can trust to get your car road ready for the winter roads ahead. That could be icy and dicey. It's mytechautoinc.com. Schedule that appointment today. It's pretty cold. Went down to like 26 last night with a wind chill of 22. And of course our homeland.
That's August.
Buffalo, New York. Yeah. Well, Buffalo right now is under lake effect snow warning.
I don't miss those.
Tomorrow through Wednesday. They're expecting a few feet. Here's a shot through, and it just misses the short side there, and it goes over into the near side boards as Owens is trying to get a handle on it there as Zaitsev trying to get there.
Got it.
Shannon will work his way. Nice pick there by Graves. As Graves fell down onto his keister there. But it's kept in there by Richmond for the moment as Shane Barber will have it. Am I pronouncing that name correctly? Over for Zach Davis. Over along the near side, he takes out his check there as he was tied up with Owens. Goes back for Shane Barber inside of his own zone. Zaitsev with it now. Trying to work his way through. But Jordan Shannon will pick it away, and Shannon will have it along the near circle with a shot that gets deflected off of Davis and goes wide. Over to the far boards. Davis retrieving it. I beg your pardon, Zaitsev with it now. Zaitsev across the line, over for Butler. Butler feeding it down. He had Kasab wide open, but it was out of his reach. Up ahead now for McHale, the other way for Richmond with a shot and a great glove saved by Framignon. The rebound swept away by Davis. Zaitsev now through center. Up ahead now for Drew Butler. Butler taking a shot, deflecting wide. Up and out it goes, 3-on-3 the other way. It's Richmond taking into the Patriots zone. Taking a bad angle shot there and a blocker save there by Framignon. A little bit of action going on behind the play as Anderlo is tied up with McHale, but now Patriots will take it into Richmond territory, but they'll lose control of the puck there as it's Kluchek that'll intercept it with 13:50 to play here in the third. 5-2 Richmond. Patriots, a third period team, looking to get one or two here to get back into the swing of things. They got to do it early on in this third period in order to kind of keep things afloat. So you get those fatigued legs going through full 60 minutes, you know. You need to strike early on in this third frame. The shot goes behind the cage. Yeah, it's Musty up top for Ian Rush. Rush taking a shot, and it's a blocker save from Forness. And it's played back by Guidy. Guidy Over to the near corner from Musty there. Musty is a little tied up at the moment.
Trip.
Musty getting taken down. No call. That is ridiculous. The Patriots bench. Wow, Little is on fire. Wow. He's saying all game. All game. Well,
It's true. He's been calling it all game.
yeah. And that was that one time we needed it to be called. I don't blame his frustration here. It's Klecker trying to steal it away here. Now it's Guidey. Taking it back as there's a delayed offside on Richmond. Connor Green across the line, back into the neutral zone. No less, it'll be the Patriots taking into the Richmond zone as Andrula drops it off there for Guidey. Guidey working his way to the front. He has it in on goal. He couldn't get a shot through. And a floating puck finds its way to Forness as he holds on with 12:23 left here in the third. Patriots are barking at the door, but nothing. Uh-oh, now we got some pushing and shoving. Vader having a chat with Musty. We don't want to go through what happened the last time those two talked. Somebody got suspended for quite some time. I think both of them are going to go sit.
Nope, just Vader.
Nope. Musty should not be going to the bench. He is being instructed to go somewhere else.
Oh, I would love to be in between those two right now to hear what's going on.
Poor John and Phil. And Fink. Oh, poor Finkelstein. This will be his indoctrination into Patriots hockey. Yes, his nickname is Finkelstein. No reference?
It's a good hockey name?
No. Never mind. I'll talk to you offline. Beer Fest.
Oh, yeah.
12:20 left here in the third. And everything is washed out on the penalty side of things as it's poked away from Owens by Stroud. Stroud taking Owens into the board hard. Oh, that was from behind. And that was a delayed reaction by the referee to make that call. It's either going to be checking from behind or boarding for Alex Stroud, unless they got a retaliation here. Doubtful, but we'll see. Now it's Stroud.
Ralston? Is it Ralston going?
Head contact. No, it's Stroud going to the box. Ooh, Paul Serta going to the penalty box there and challenging. You're missing that there, Shrimsy.
They're just going to open up.
Wow. Serta challenging Musty and Stroud in the box. Interesting. We're not exactly sure if he even got called for going to the penalty box. I think the referee was busy giving the explanation. So it looked like it was head contact was the hand gesture by the referee. But I think Wesley is talking with the referee Nelson here to make a decision on calling something.
Well, it was a delayed call to start with.
Well, it was a delayed call, but it was a delayed call. Because I think he kind of had to process it for a second to see. And then he just kind of went through the, let's call it. So it was a dangerous check.
Yep, 2-2.
So the Alex Stroud penalty for head contact will get wiped out by Paul Serta's decision to go and challenge Musty and Stroud in the penalty box for Potomac. So he kind of took a power play away from his team. 4 out of their 5 goals are on the power play. Oh no, the 2 minutes is back up. We'll wait the call here.
Could be a 10.
Number 71, John Irvine. Their two extra scores for my time. Potomac Mason coming number 44.
Uh-oh.
For a police transfer. Rubber ball's coming 12-23. Potomac Mason is coming number 92, Alex Stroud, 2 minutes for head contact. That call comes at 12:04.
Uh-huh.
And
We're catching up with things in Zaitsev.
Paul Serta, 2 minutes misconduct for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay, so Serta got 10. I would have much rather have seen a 2.
And Zaitsev going to get 2 minutes for goal interference.
Yep.
And Potomac Patriots penalty 17 Miguel Zaitsev, 2 minutes for charging.
Charging.
Oh, charging. Got that Amex going.
Who gave him a credit card? Over to the near side, Kluchek. Up top. Back over to Kluchek. Back up top. Loferman pulls the trigger. Shot save. Rebound. Swept away. Kluchek, another shot from the side. He holds on. 11:24 left here in the third. It's getting a little chippy out there, buddy.
Somebody get Johnny a lozenge or something. It's a lot of talking.
I just took the last hauls.
Yeah.
Face off to the left of Frominjon. Up top, Kluchek. 36-18 shots, doubled up. Richmond, obviously in the driver's seat of that category as well as the score. They can do a lot of damage here on the Patriots as far as their hopes in catching up.
Already have done a lot of damage to the Patriots in the man advantage.
As it's going back door, McHale whiffed on it there as he tried to settle the pass and take the shot. Ian Rush doing a little nonchalant pushing and shoving up front as this shot goes through and blocked by Rush, and he tries to clear it up. Kept in there by Lofelman. Try to say 5 words all at once. It sounds something like this. Blah! And it comes up top to Lofelman, far circle. Top of that circle, he'll send a pass over there to Owens. And wow, what a great one-time setup there to Kluchek, but great save there by Frominjon. Kluchek down to Lofelman into the slot, and the shot gets bobbled wide. Over to the near side now for McHale. 5-on-3 for the next 23 seconds. And McHale takes his shot. Boy, that was a laser wrister up top. Lofelman. Far circle. Wrister from Owens goes wide. Over the near side now. It's Lofelman. As we're coming down to the 10-second mark of the 5-on-3. 10-10 left here in the third. Time running out on these Patriots. That one's bobbling through. It goes 5-hole. No goal.
Wow.
Wow. Are they going to call interference on that one?
Yeah, it's kind of mind-boggling. That puck went in the net.
I saw that one squeezing its way through, and
unless he called the whistle that fast, yeah, that's a tough break for Richmond. That puck was in the net.
That was a 4-goal lead.
Yep.
And it looks like they may be calling it a goal. No. He's coming all the way out here. We got 1 second left on the Alex Stroud penalty as 24 seconds remain on Mikhail Zaitsev's.
Who's that? I can't see. Is it Ralston? Is he 11?
Ralston is the captain. He's chatting with Nelson, and I guess they're not going to call it a goal. Face-off will be to the right of Ryan Frominjon. He gave a lengthy explanation to the captain as he goes to the coach, and I'm waiting for the coach to go, what? Nope. Same coaching staff as the elite game, so I'm guessing his voice is probably shot after that interesting ordeal. They had a goal called back from them on that
3 goals called back in that game.
Oh, goodness, yeah. Halfway through the third period, and we are 5-on-4 for the next 10 seconds. 9:50 remains here in the third. 5-2 Richmond. McHale set a pass up there for Owens, but Ralston will have it instead. Taking a shot, goes wide. Swept away by Frominjon on the bounce from the backboards towards the front of the net. Owens gets checked hard there by Ian Rush. Rush will try to squeeze that puck out. No, it's kept in there by Lofelman. Lofelman dishes it down low. Scooped up there by Davis. He'll try to toss that one up along the boards. Didn't get a full wrap on it. Conniff couldn't get it far enough there through, as it'll be tapped in by Jack Ryan. Servater trying to get a hold of it there along the far half boards. This one goes up high, not out of play, kept in there as it rolled off the glass. Connor Green tried to put it down low, but it's the Patriots' Conniff with it now as we're back to even strength with 9 minutes left here in the third period. Patriots need 3 to tie. This one not out. Another try here by Richmond is Servater, and he'll toss that one in deep into the far corner of the Patriots zone. No icing. Anderle getting ahead of Green there, but it'll be Servater there with the follow-up. Couldn't get a hold of the puck now as now we're starting to get some chippy stuff back behind the play. He was Anderle, who is gloveless right now, taking out Connor Green. It kind of got the Patriots bench going. This one's chipped out to neutral. Ryan with it back towards his defenders. And it'll be cleared in there by Josh Herrera. Over to the near side now for Alex Stroud. Stroud looking into the slot there. He found Klecker. Klecker clicking away here in front of the Richmond bench. Takes it inside the Richmond zone. Trying to do a little backhand toss to go deep, but it's punched out by Richmond as it's along the near side now for Shane Barber, who'll clear it all the way in. That one bounces off the dasher and over Fornes' stick over to the far side. And it's bobbled up to the blue line and out. Time running out here. Just chasing it down is Corey McHenry. Chase down over to the near side. McHenry now in the near corner. McHenry up top to Pierce. Pierce pulling the trigger. Blocked up front by the skated Barber. Rebound picked up by Shannon on his backhand. McHenry tried to strip it away from Rush. Rush couldn't get a hold of it there. McHenry with it again. Goes past Shannon, but it goes up top to Wedden. Wedden kept it in there, but it's stolen away by Ian Rush, who pinches into the play, and he'll try to hack at it there. It's up at the red line. It'll be cleared in by Wedden, and a couple of changes being made by both teams. Musty along the near side. 7-10 left here in the third. 5-2 Richmond in the driver's seat of this one. And it's Lofelman. Going to lead the charge out. 4-on-4 the other way. And it'll be dumped in. And McHale will go down to chase. Alex Stroud will take him into the boards. Shane Barber will take the puck, though. Trying to get it away. McHale picked his pocket. Getting some support down there with Marchiani. Alex Stroud and Kassab all there. Barber will come in to support as well as the puck is being kicked along, and Shane Barber will find it. And Lofelman trying to get a hold of it there. It'll be poked by Lofelman back behind the cage. Stolen away by Barber. As it's Zaitsev putting it ahead now for Kassab. Kassab across the line. He's got Graves. Graves in on goal. Pulled it to his forehand and he takes a shot and goes off the post. And here's another chance at a one-time. Kassab couldn't get it. And a full wrap there on a shot, and he only got a piece of it, and it's cleared out by Richmond. 6:10 left here in the third.
They've had some ridiculously good scoring opportunities in this game. In this period.
Yeah.
They could have buried another one there. There's 3 or 4 quality scoring chances.
Cleared over to the near side boards. As Lofelman feeding it to the front. No defense back there watching anybody in front of the net. Almost a 2-on-0 opportunity on Framignon. Don't leave your goalie out to dry. Drew Butler taking it in on an offsides. Finally, we get a stoppage with 5:42 left here in the third. 5-2 Richmond. Looking like they're going to get a convincing victory out of this one unless the Patriots act soon. Patriots hockey is sponsored by the Prince William Ice Center, pwice.com, to check out the stick and shoot, public skates, schedules, and much, much more.
Just throw this out there. They have Potomac Patriots towels in the pro shop. So
yes, check out the pro shop here. They have bath towels, plenty of Under Armour gear, shirts, sweatpants, jerseys, t-shirts, tons of stuff. Great merchandise. I wonder if he's got it set up on the web where you can make any purchases, like a virtual store.
Virtual towel store.
And this one goes wide up Framignon, caught up there by Shannon. Up top it goes for Herrera. Herrera pulling the trigger there, blocked up front. And Shannon will pick it up. He'll chop it through with a shot. Nice block there by Ian Rush, putting the body ahead there. And knocking one down. The vulcanized rubber finds its way onto the tape of Musty. Musty, near circle, pulls the trigger. A nice save there by the keeper for Ness. 5 minutes left here in the third. 5-2 is your score. Richmond 39-19 in shots. Ian Rush sweeping it around there. Nobody in for the Patriots just yet. Guidey a little late to the party there, but Herrera will have it. Klecker trying to support as well in the forecheck, but they're going to be caught doing some back checking now as they get back. As Connor Green will dump it deep. Ian Rush having a little trouble there with Jack Ryan. And now we got a delayed call coming up to Richmond. It's played ahead and it's intercepted by Schrank, and we'll get the call from Nelson, the referee. Looks like a high stick with 4:28 left here in the third period. We can pile on some goals here, Mr. Schrems.
I sure hope so.
How's she doing? She making dinner?
Asking whether or not she should eat dinner.
Enchiladas.
No.
No?
Turkey chili.
Oh.
No, chicken chili. Sorry.
Oh, chicken chili. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did mention that. Oh.
That's what we're serving at the holiday party this year. If you're coming,
You need to talk to my wife.
you need to talk to your wife.
I've been trying to talk to her. She says we have a newborn, and so we got to be on lockdown all the time now.
2 minutes for high sticking. Ryan for high sticking at 4:28 from the crossover. Steve Howard.
If Jack Ryan's in the box, who's saving the president?
I don't know. It's a clear and present danger, though.
Zaitsev with it now through neutral. Up ahead now for Klecker. Klecker on his backhand. Nice move there around Connor Green, but he lost control of the puck, and he'll have to chase it out. And Zaitsev chasing it down with Klecker over to the near side now. Oh, Klecker just got taken out hard there by Connor Green. Trying to move it along there. And it's picked away. by Wedden. And the Patriots with Klecker way back inside of his own zone. Wide open ice. Time running out. 3:40 left here in the third. 5-2. Richmond. Wolfman stealing it away. As I mentioned before, the story of this game is the 4 power play goals scored by Richmond. Pretty impressive. Wolfman's got 3 points on those 5 goals. One of them being a power play goal, or 2 of them being power play goals scored by Wolfman. Guidey trying to steal it away there. Getting some support down low. Zavadukin trying to move it along. And it's underneath. Who is that masked man? It's Herrera. And finally, it's an opening. No, it's gloved down and kept in there by Stroud. Nice keep, but it's finally poked out. And the opportunity there for Owens. And they'll touch it once they make the completed change. 2:50 left here in the third. 20 seconds left on the Cross Ice Feed Power Play, crossicefeed.com. There's this one on a shorthanded try by Owens, goes above the cage and all the way out in the neutral zone. Tapped right back in by Richmond. As 10 seconds remain on the man advantage for the Patriots. Guidey across the line. Guidey to Musty with a drop pass there. Musty trying to take a shot. Too many bodies in the way. And it's a shot and they score! Patriots cutting the lead for Richmond, down by 2 with 2:26 left here in the third. Get off my plane!
Nice wraparound there. Wasn't Musty, was it?
No.
I didn't think so. No, Musty's going to get the helper. Guidey got it, sorry.
Yeah,
Musty will get the helper on it.
So Guidey with some support there with a helper from Musty working down low. 44 times 2 equals 88, so Musty helping out Guidey.
Yeah, do the math.
I do the math. You're not a math teacher, are you?
No.
Gym teacher? That's not nice. Musty did a lot of work there. Here's a shot, slice up, score!
Third period team!
Mama said knock you out! 2:05 left here in the third. They cut Richmond's lead down by 1.
Yikes, here we go, Stearnsy.
I said something not too long ago, Shrems. What was it?
Chicken chili.
I said a flurry of goals to make it happen. Here it is. They're making it happen.
Quick strike.
Wow.
2 goals in less than 15 seconds. 2 minutes left to go. Let's see what happens.
Oh, wowzers. Scrumming along for it now, Wolfman. Trying to kill as much time here as possible and keep it inside the Patriots zone, but Zaitsev will say no. He gets bumped there by Herrera. Mikhail chasing it back into his own zone. We're looking at Framignan and see when he goes to the bench. Barber from Kassab is the call. We're down to 90 seconds. We're trying to get Framignan to the bench. And Shannon. He couldn't get a hold of it there, so Musty will have it. There's a pass through center. Now Framignan's going to the bench. Extra attacker coming on. Klecker across the line. Batted away. Owens staying on his tail. Back behind the goal line. Not enough support down low. They're trying to bottle it up here at the top. I'm confused here. Oh, and Musty colliding there with McHale. Graves across the line. So we come down to 1 minute left here. And Musty, I beg your pardon, that's not Musty. That's Guidey on the ice. Here comes an open net here. No, Shannon can't get a hold of it there. Fighting for it in front of the Patriots bench. It's Alex Stroud trying to find it. And back behind the net. Patriots regrouping with 45 seconds left here.
Giveaway.
Oh, man, right off the crossbar. Oh, man. Shannon looking for the empty net, and it goes off the side of the net, back behind the net, and trying to sweep it towards the front.
Hit.
Oh, man, what a hit. And it's loose up front. They score. Oh, man. Yeah, keep trying at it a million times, and eventually it's going to go into an empty net. And I believe that was Jordan Shannon with that persistence getting the empty net goal. 6-4, 33.9 left here in the third. If anything we learned from those 2 goals that the Patriots scored, you can score 2 in 15 seconds, so they can score 4 by the end of this game.
That might be stretching it a bit, but you know what? Let's play the last 30 seconds, see what happens.
Sure, let's do it. Well, we'll see what happens, but right now, man, we went from a pretty commanding lead there, and the excitement in the last 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, has been invigorating. Well, we'll see what happens. Anderla chasing it down. Shannon taking him into the corner there inside of his own zone. Shannon trying to move it. Well, that is a Shannon goal. Now, chance for Matthew Kassab, but he got tied up by Pierce. Kassab trying to feed it to the front. Well, 10 seconds remain, so I don't think they're going to get to that fast. So it looks like Richmond Generals are going to be victors in this one. An exciting contest for the last few minutes of this third period, but the fact remains the Richmond Generals are victors in this one. Ervader is giving a wave down the ice to somebody. Maybe his mom's in the crowd, I don't know.
Maybe.
6-4, Richmond. In this USPHL Empire contest, it looks like Richmond will go ahead and take sole possession of second place with 29 points. Patriots will stay in third place with 27 points. Join us back here, first weekend of December, as the East Coast Eagles come flying in to Woodbridge, Virginia, to get their wings clipped. As always, everybody, don't stop believing.